So, my name is Garrison Clough, and I am going to be showing you how to tune a guitar today with open string tuning and relative tuning. Fifth fret tuning, I should say, as you use the fifth fret to tune other strings off of the low E string. So say your E string is already tuned. Then you put your finger on this second dot on the neck of the guitar. If you have a guitar that has dots on the neck, because every dot is showing a different fret of tuning and how to play on different frets. This steel string guitar that I have from Mesa Community College is a guitar that has a dot on the third fret, a dot on the fifth fret, a dot on the seventh fret, a dot on the ninth fret, and a dot on double dots on the octave fret, the eighth, the 12th fret, which is the octave, and then a dot on the 15th, a dot on the 17th, and a dot on the 19th fret. So this has a longer neck than some guitars, and starting on the end of the neck, the frets get smaller and smaller as you go along. But the bigger frets mean that there's more room for variables in the tuning of each note. So you have to find the sweet spot of each note before you tune it. So the E string is already tuned. You put your finger, either your index or middle finger, I'm using my middle finger, on the 5th fret, and it gives you an A, which matches the 5th fret, the 5th string tuner, the tuning of the 5th string. Say it was out of tune, you tune it to the low E string, the 6th string, to get it in tune by either moving the tuning peg at the head of the guitar towards yourself if it's sharp or higher than the note, or away from yourself if it's flat or below the note that you're playing. So as this one is, they're pretty much in tune, so I don't need to do anything. So the A string, the 5th string, is tuning on the 5th fret, is playing a D. And if they sound the same, then you don't need to change anything. So the D string is tuning on the 5th fret to the G string. Sounds like my G string needs to be pulled up a little. Now if you play them together and it sounds good, then you don't need to change anything. On the G string you go down to the 4th fret, which gives you a B, for the 2nd string, which is a B string. On this guitar, it's the B string that gives me the most problems. On other guitars, it may be the the top E string, the first string. And then you go back on the B string, you go back to the 5th fret, which gives you the E. Now they're going to sound a little bit different based on the fact that you're playing one as an open string and one as a string that's been shortened to match the pitch of the other note that you're playing on a fret on the guitar, which is how you know where you're playing a note. Now that's the tuning of all 6 strings. If you play them all together, it doesn't sound very good because there's different notes and it's not a major or minor chord or any chord really at all that sounds good. But if you play an E chord, then the E chord, which is, if you look at my guitar neck, it's second middle finger on 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd ring finger on middle finger on 5th string, 2nd fret, ring finger on 4th string, 2nd fret, and index finger on the 6th string, index finger is on 3rd string, 1st fret. Which gives you the major chord of E major, which is E, G sharp, and B. So you're playing all 6 strings with your hand in that position. I encourage you to look it up if you don't have a chord chart for the guitar. I encourage you to look it up and then you can play the chord right, because someone teaching you how to do it on a YouTube video is not as good as seeing it on a piece of paper or seeing it on a distinct website that shows you guitar chords. So I encourage you to go out and play guitar if you are inclined to learn, or keep watching my videos if you do not go out and learn to play an instrument, and I will teach you how to play instruments and how to make music and other things that I learned in college. So thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.